Never forget that. Michael Jackson saved me from getting on a plane to that.
Before you label or condemn me, don't treat me like a...
Saying Neverland is where Michael Jackson took children to protect them from what was being done on Epstein's.
For decades, Michael Jackson has stood at the center of one of history's most unresolved debates. Adored by millions, yet shadowed by accusations that never loosened their grip, not even in death. Now, a fresh rumor is spreading online with unexpected weight. Paris Hilton, a woman who has openly spoken about her own abuse, has allegedly suggested that Jackson used Neverland not as a place of harm, but as a deliberate sanctuary, designed to shield children from what was allegedly taking place on Epstein's island. Because this is Michael Jackson, accused, put on trial, acquitted, yet never fully cleared in the court of public opinion. The shadow over Neverland never lifted. Then the Epstein files arrived and brought everything rushing back to the surface. When the files were unsealed, one image cut through everything. Michael Jackson and Jeffrey Epstein, photographed together in Palm Beach. The photo spread across every platform within hours, and with it came instant damning assumptions. The king of pop, visually linked to the most notorious criminal network in modern history.
I don't want to watch that Michael Jackson thing. He's not allowed to defend himself, so it's
Correct.
weird. It's also stories. People tell the truth in stories sometimes, and sometimes they don't, and you don't know. It was always weird. No one knew why, with all the rumors that everybody had ever heard about Michael Jackson, that anybody would let their kids
Here's
go
what
and...
the documents actually show. Jackson's name appears, alongside hundreds of others. Alec Baldwin, Naomi Campbell, Mick Jagger, Prince Andrew. People from the same elite circles, the same events, without being accused of any crime. And critically, when that photo was taken, Epstein was not yet the monster the world would come to know. He was publicly just a wealthy financier. Almost no one understood the horror operating beneath that surface. Separately, unverified claims have circulated that Paris Hilton privately told people Jackson used Neverland as a protected space, specifically to keep children away from Epstein's network. Full transparency, she has made no such statement on record. But the speculation has taken on a momentum of its own. The uncomfortable truth: there is no definitive way, possibly ever, to prove or disprove this with certainty. The timeline is stark. 1993, first allegations shatter his image overnight. 2003, formal charges filed. 2005, Jackson stands trial before the entire watching world. The verdict? Acquitted on all counts. But public opinion never fully followed. Then the Epstein files arrived and reignited everything. The files contain no accusation against Jackson, no allegation, no link to the trafficking network. His name does not appear on the flight logs to Epstein's island, not once. His former bodyguard Matt Fitties confirmed the photograph was taken during a brief professional encounter on a Palm Beach house hunting trip. Two men in the same room. Nothing more. Neverland itself remains complicated. Sprawling across 2,700 acres, it contained a private zoo, carnival rides, and movie theaters, obsessively designed around childhood wonder. Supporters see a man robbed of his own childhood, trying to give others what was stolen from him. Critics ask why a grown man built an entire world engineered to attract children, yet one voice has remained unwavering for over 20 years. Macaulay Culkin. He testified under oath in 2005 that Jackson never once harmed him. He has never walked that back, not once.
Deepest gratitude for your love and support. I am doing well and I am strong. As you may already know, after my tour ended, I remain out of the country undergoing treatment for a dependency on pain medication. This medication was initially prescribed to see the excruciating pain that I was suffering after recent reconstructive surgery on my scalp.
In the aftermath of the Epstein releases, a different narrative has quietly taken shape, one that frames Jackson not as a predator, but as a protector. The theory: Jackson knew what was happening inside Epstein's world. Neverland wasn't a hunting ground, it was a shield. Culkin has reportedly said Jackson actively stopped him from boarding a plane bound for an island connected to Epstein. That Jackson intervened. The implication is staggering. One of the most famous men alive quietly positioned himself between a child and something unthinkable, and never made it public. But the story takes a sharper turn. Because not everyone believes the Epstein releases are purely about transparency. Some believe they are about narrative control. One photograph, Trump, Melania, Epstein, and Ghislaine Maxwell, surfaced in the files, then was quietly removed by the Department of Justice with no explanation. The public erupted. The DOJ reversed under pressure and restored it. But the damage to trust was already done. Someone was making calculated decisions about what the public was allowed to see, which leads to the sharpest observation. Jackson's photograph surfaces. The internet ignites instantly. Every headline floods toward Michael Jackson, a polarizing figure guaranteed to consume public attention like oxygen feeds a flame. And while that fire burns, other names with far better documented connections to Epstein remain comfortably out of the headlines. The pattern is difficult to dismiss. Jackson's image drops. Public reacts exactly as anticipated. The narrative drowns in noise, and the Trump-Epstein photograph had to be dragged back into public view by collective outrage. It did not return on its own. The real question isn't whether Jackson was connected to Epstein's network. The files don't establish that. The real question is, why was his image placed where it was, released when it was, and what were those responsible counting on the public to stop paying attention to?
Hello guys, this is Vasudev here and I am working on YouTube automation. My channel name is Alec Baldwin and I upload daily videos all related to the stream of self-created. So guys, you support me, like and comment to my channel. My channel name is Black Baldwin and that's why I really upload all of my videos and copy videos with I don't know what it is. Hello guys, मेरा नाम है चैनल का नाम बेटा बस है छोटे छोटे न्यूज़ को काम कर रहा हूँ और आप मैं अपना को बताना चाहता हूँ कि मैं कैसे काम करता हूँ कैसे क्या मेरी बिजनेस करता हूँ किसके लिए करना है किसके लिए टेक्नोलॉजी को बताता हूँ गाइस मैं वीडियो को लिखती हूँ मैं आपको बताता हूँ लोगों के लिए तो गाइस hi, this is Vasu here and my channel name is Trafficking. I work on television. That's why please like, share and support to my channel. And this video is only for YouTube teams that I am not a robot and I am a human being. Thank you very much. Bye bye.